ng bawat isa. Ang bagan na to, na paninindigan, lahat ng balik sa katotohanan, sa katotohanan.
Huwag nang malihis sa pagtatalo, huwag nang mag-abang na itulak tayo. Tayo magtutuloy ng pagbabago. Tayo na, tayo na. Wala na iba. Tayo na, kita na, ikaw na.
Saan ang kailan at kung paano tayo magbabantay ng pagbabago? Saan ang kailan at kung paano tayo magbabantay ng pagbabago?
Good afternoon, this is RBS, continuing coverage of Vote 2025 in Salarts, Midoriya. Voters will live with better polling percent experience at all voting sites, according to ABS-CBN News. Voters who are assigned to select mall voting sites enjoyed better polling center location, air conditioning percent seamless voting process, and convenience on Monday. Marvic Balahadya, a senior citizen, was the first time to arrive in her voting precinct, saying that the early voting hours allotted to then thrilled her into waking up early. So far, okay naman. Tsaka maganda yung niya. Malawak yung ambience niya. Tsaka sa tingin ko magugustuhan ko ng mga kaperas ng buwantante. 1 o'clock pa yun na lang. Gising na ko. Parang excited na ewan para matapos ng kumbanga, matapos yung obligasyon bilang Filipino. He said. Adrian Laxon, a parish pastoral council for responsible voting volunteer, noted that because of the accessible and comfortable location, they can now focus on their tasks and than endure unnecessary discomfort brought by polling the conditions and air condition new area, so it's convenient for us poll watchers and also the voters. Sobrang init sa panahon na yon. So lahat ng tao stress talaga init ang ulo. So dito very convenient, tsaka dahil mas close yung area, mas kaming nakaka-focus, she said. Meanwhile, Filipino voters should elect their leaders on Monday, May 12, in the sacred way that Cardinals elect Pope Leo XIV in the recent conclave. Cardinal Pablo Virgilio David, according to an article from Rappler, I hope we can treat the election of a leader as a sacred moment, David said in Filipino in a recent post-conclave press conference in Rome on May 9, Friday. This is also my message to candidates. Although in a conclave there is no candidate, because everyone is a candidate, let's help each other of new models of leadership, added David, one of 3 Filipino cardinal electors in papal election. Cardinal Amando David and Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle highlighted that the oath taken by cardinal electors, swearing to vote for the one they believe should be elected before God, can also guide Filipino voters. Imagine if the Catholic Filipino can say the same oath before casting a vote, David said. Manila Bishop Jose Cardinal Avincula echoed this, recalling that spiritual right of voting the conclave that elected Pope Leo. May our elections be treated as a sacred duty, guided by God's judgment, not money or blind loyalties, he said. Lingayen Dagupan Archbishop Socrates Villegas urged voters to reject the influence of money bullets, vulgarity, and fake news. Instead, listen to the voice of God and Mary. Voting without listening to God will lead to greater national suffering. He warned. Villegas challenged voters to ask candidates not what had they give, but whatever they are willing to die for the people. If not, they were worth of our trust. He declared. Deputy Chief Angar thanks teachers for efforts on vote day. Education Secretary Sonny Angar voted May 12, 2025 at Sulklayin Elementary School in Baler, Aurora. He earlier commended public school teachers for their vital vote in ensuring the orderly conduct for this year's national and local elections. And that has been it for this vote 2025 update. Catch more for the latest election headlines as our election returns later at 2:30 p.m. and selects Medora. Good afternoon.
Paano tayo magbabantay ng